Kash Patel is confirmed as the FBI director. Yes. Okay. And then Mike Johnson, he gave some remarks at CPAC yesterday that I don't know what you all think about it, but I have my own opinions about it regarding the DOGE plan of giving back to Americans $5,000 or however much they can get by all these savings that they are finding. So he had some remarks there we're going to take a look at as well. But before we dive into it, my name is Brandon Fogel. This is Evolution, and this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Don't let recipe boredom keep you from reaching your goals. Give HelloFresh a try and choose from 30+ calorie smart and protein smart recipes each week. Packed with fresh ingredients, everything arrives pre-portioned and right at your doorstep for less hassle and more, I'm gonna say it, And when you try HelloFresh, you'll get free breakfast for life. Start your day right with one free breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. This is Evolution, and I am Brandon Fogel. We're just going to dive right into it. But before we do that, I did want to say something. Have you ever woke up from a dream, or you were in the middle of a dream, and you just wanted the dream to play out? You don't want to wake up with these kind of weird thoughts that you had. I had that this morning. This morning I woke up and I just wished my dream had played out. Me and my wife were at like a work convention or something, like some type of convention, and we were the ones that were supposed to go back home and prepare dinner for everybody for the party to arrive. So we went back home and we decided we just wanted to start eating ourselves, and we just start eating dinner ourselves, and then everybody from the convention comes in and starts walking in, and they're like, why didn't you wait for us? And it just was so awkward. I've never had a dream like that, but I woke up and I'm like thinking, why couldn't that dream have just played out? Why did I have to wake up and remember that? Because have you ever heard that if you dream something and it goes all the way through, you don't remember those dreams? Those are the dreams you don't remember because you were able to dream it all the way through. But if you break it up right mid dream or something like that, then you wake up and you remember it. And this is one that I wish I don't want to even think about that, but I had to say that because it was too awkward. I woke up with an awkward feeling, and I was stuffing my face, and everybody's walking in, and we're the ones supposed to be putting together a dinner for everybody. It was completely awkward. Have you ever had one of those? I did. Okay, so let's dive in. We're going to take a look at, first of all, Mike Johnson's, what he said at CPAC yesterday, which I do have some strong emotions, strong feelings about what he said, but we're going to dive right into it. Here we go.
The president said that a percentage of DOGE savings could maybe go back to the American people in the form of what he called DOGE stimulus checks, something like 20%. How would that work?
Well, look, I mean, politically, that would be great for us, you know, you send everybody a check, but really, we have to think of it, I think, in a...
That just got everybody's attention, by the way.
I know.
I just saw everybody look up all of a sudden.
I know.
Yep.
But if you think about our core principles, right, fiscal responsibility is what we do as conservatives. That's our brand. And we have a $36 trillion federal debt. We have a giant deficit that we're contending with. I think we need to pay down the credit card, right? That's what I think we need to do.
What do y'all think about that? I mean, okay, this is where I depart from just the flat, strong conservatism when it comes to this. Like, when you are that rigid, and I love Mike Johnson. I think he's been a great speaker. I think he's a Christian. And he's out open and honest about that. He just says it as it is. He tells people what he thinks about that. And he's being strong in his position as a conservative in that sense. But man, this is something where I think we need to fix something. We need to straighten up and not go down that path. We don't need to be that rigid about this, because when you tell the American people that we just based on everything we're doing, because we're saying we're cutting everything from the government, and then Elon and Trump are out there like, we're actually going to be bringing you more money, putting more money in your pocket, like directly, a check in the mail from DOGE. You got $5,000 extra to work with and to spend on whatever you want, just extra on the top. And then at CPAC, and I know that's what they're about, and just really cutting down the debt. But I don't think we're there yet. We're over $36 trillion in debt. We can't be thinking about that. I mean, it's going to have to come in with a lot of things in place to actually start chipping away at that debt. And it's going to, when you talk about like, you're not going to give people $5,000, just an extra money on top, you know, like this is something that's very tough for me. I don't know what you all think about that, but that is very tough for me, that he's the speaker of the party. And he's saying that. That's troubling. That's troubling for me. You know, he's departing from what Elon and Trump are doing. Man, you got to get in line. Get in line. Know the audience. Read the room. To say something like this, I don't know where he's coming from with that. Like, how are you actually going to... You can't be that staunch in your opinion that you're not going to be able to kind of give some flexibility. I know that he's speaking to the crowd, and we play to the crowd that we are around, and it's easier to say that, you know, because it's more well received. But it's out there, and it's out there right now. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody's seeing what he said. So it's like, he's been on the hot seat for a little bit. I think he should remain as speaker. But you always think of the conservatives as like your parents, and the liberals is like the dreamy, visionary teenager that wants to go out and then save the world and do good and help people and all that and just give everybody everything. But then you get to the adult and the dad and the mom that just knows a little bit better. And that's kind of the conservatives. But it's like the analogy doesn't work perfectly. So you got to know what the American people are wanting. And when we're talking over 36 trillion in debt, like this is monopoly money. This is monopoly money. This isn't real. It's not real anymore. So it's like, why are you talking and treating it like it is real? Why are you talking like that? You know, it's like there's so much you could do and so many people you could reach. But this is a feel-good moment of DOGE is just hacking the wasteful spending in Washington to pieces. And we can actually give money back, like directly, like not just, oh, I'll throw in a policy and you'll see that money in about 10 to 12 years. No, this is like directly in your pocket, check in the mail. Jump on board, Mike Johnson. Jump on board. Don't try to read the room and just play to those fundamental foundational points that you have. But actually, I mean, this is something get on board with. Everybody get on board. The Trump train is moving. The Trump train is moving. Everybody get on board. Everybody, like Americans, this is a time to come together and do so. Like we can make a difference, baby. We can make a difference. And like, so it's like, I think this was a misstep. This was a misstep. All right. On other news, Kash Patel, he's confirmed. He's confirmed, and he is going to be the FBI director. You know, I mean, that is a pretty sweet moment. That is a pretty sweet moment. I am absolutely pumped by that. I don't know what you all think about Kash Patel. He is going to go in there, just guns blazing, baby. He is going to go in there, guns blazing, and he is going to just clean up the FBI because, all right, I grew up loving the FBI. I wanted to be in the FBI. And they were like the thing that I like geared my whole life towards. I wanted to that was my ultimate goal, like FBI or something like that. And I thought they were so amazing, and they are. You know, I got to be careful. You know, federal agents. But like in the last 3 years, 4 years, there has been a taint over the FBI, bigly. As well as so many other deep state organizations in the government. But like the FBI particularly has been tough for me. And I know it's been the top. It's been the top because the trends and the culture get set and it filters down from the top. The guys, you know, that are just carrying out orders aren't setting policy, and aren't setting how everybody feels about everything and feels like how the freedom they have to do things that are right. So Kash Patel throwing somebody up at the top. He's going to clean house, and he's going to, I know he is. And he has a record of it, just the way that he is. So Kash Patel, that is amazing that happened. Absolutely amazing. So there are things happening in our government that like I can get on board with, you know, and just the Trump is his whole cabinet is being put in place. He is the GM, and he is just putting like the best players in the best positions. And I think we're getting ready to tackle the next season of the 4 years for the American dream. So I'm absolutely pumped about that. So I hope you are as well. So what do you all think about Mike Johnson's comments? And what do you all think about Kash Patel being taking that position as the FBI director? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. All right, we'll leave it at that. Peace, everyone.